know, one of the cool things about having a cooking channel on YouTube is you get to try all these different foods that you've never really tried before or you don't make very often. So today we are making a Cuban casserole. Well, let's put it this way. We're making a cast iron pulled pork Cuban casserole. And we're also going to put it on something at the very end I think you're going to like. So sit back, grab yourself a cold one, and check out what we got cooking. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? All right, if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell for notifications. That bell is just right down there. I'm El Duderino, and you're watching The Dude's Kitchen and Grill. It is very nice to meet you. We begin with 4 ounces of cream cheese in a cast iron pan. I made some pulled pork last night. So I'm just going to put that in it with it. We need about 4 ounces of heavy cream and a couple tablespoons of Dijon mustard. We're going to fire up the grill and cook this down. The cast iron pan with all of our goodies have been on the smoker for about 45 minutes at 3 1/4. Now yes, I could have put it onto the stove and cooked it a lot faster, but I'm outside, guys, right? And I can do some cleaning while that stuff's just cooking away. Besides, that smoke that's rolling off that smoker is just gonna make it that much better. All right, let's check out our delicious goodies. We're sitting at about 45 minutes. Everything is just starting to melt together. I think it's time to add a few more ingredients to this. We're going to start with some cheese. I don't need a whole lot, and I'm not sure even what kind of cheese Cubans use, right? But that looks good. We're just using the mild cheddar cheese. We're going to put some pickles on it. Now these are Famous Dave's Diablo Spit, I believe is what it's called. They are a little warm. All right, we're going to cap this. We're going to crank the heat up to about 350 and let this melt down and fuse together. Adding the Famous Dave's Devil Spit pickles is going to really increase the heat in this dish. But I think that with the cream cheese and the mild cheddar cheese, it's going to counteract it and just give it a nice little bit of a bite, but great flavor. All right, let's keep cooking. What you doing, Zoe? Huh? Got a bone? Yeah, that's a good girl, huh? My dish has been on for about 7 minutes. I got 3 more things to add, and that's just a couple more extra pickles. A little more of our pulled pork and some onions. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. All right, a few more minutes. This is done. All right, another 5 minutes down. I think it's time. We're going to let this cool down for about 15-20 minutes, and then I think it's time to eat it. In the meantime, sit back, grab yourself another drink, and enjoy the show. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, by the way, how do you like it so far? I know I've already asked you a question, but here's another one. What do you think about those pickles? What do you think they're going to do to this dish? Are they going to overpower it with heat, or is the cream cheese and the cheddar cheese going to mellow it out? We're going to find out real soon. I hope you're enjoying the show, guys. I think it's time to plate these. Yeah, look at that. What do you think? Looks absolutely delicious. I know I said let's let the pan rest for about 20 minutes to cool off, but I actually gave it 30. I still wouldn't grab that pan handle. I'm not that adventurous. If you are, I say go for it, but I'm not. All right, let's try our cast iron pulled pork Cuban casserole with a surprise. All right, it's time to try our cast iron pulled pork Cuban casserole out. Just get a full bite. It just comes together, right? pulled pork adds some great flavor. The cream cheese and the cheese add good flavor. The pickles add just a little bit of spice, but killer flavor. That cream cheese and cheese really mellowed out that pickle. Give him another bite. Good. Right now it's time for a surprise. We're going to break out the fine china for you guys. Nothing but the best, right? Fine china. Grab ourselves a roll. You know what we're making, don't you? It's time to make a pulled pork sandwich. But not just any old pulled pork sandwich. A Cuban pulled pork sandwich. That's a good looking monster right there. Loaded with flavor. I do want to try it with a little bit of barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce that we got from one of our local barbecue joints the other day. For Mother's Day, actually. Wipe my goatee off a little bit. Excellent. Most excellent. Tell you, I'll go either way. By itself, as a casserole, or as a sandwich. I'm a little bit more leaning towards the sandwich, but it's good stuff. All right, the recipe's down below. You saw how we made it. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, ring that bell for notifications. We really appreciate it. One of our viewers made a suggestion. Sherry, this is for you. And she said, why don't you recommend like another video at the end of your own video? Well, I'm going to recommend two. One is a reverse seared steak. That one was a blast to make, and the steak was very tender. The second one is our monster marinated ribeye. Remember the one where I had to throw, it was this hand. I had to throw the steak over my shoulder and land it on the Weber kettle? That actually took me about 12 tries with a little rock going like this, trying to figure it out. But when we actually went to do it, it worked. All right, guys, stay safe out there. I really appreciate everybody watching. You're watching the Dude's Kitchen and Grill. Oh, by the way, special thank you to Paddy Style Productions for editing this video. We'll see you next time on the Dude's Kitchen and Grill. Take care.